I saw in the lightest way, looking like another way. What's up, friends? I'm gonna show you how to play the Sailor Song by Gigi Perez on the guitar with only 3 chords. Let's begin. So the first step is to put a capo on the 4th fret of your guitar. So don't place it right here, because then it will sound like very dull, but place it right in front to ensure a full and clean tone. The next step is to play the chords with this song. The first chord is going to be a very beautiful C major 7 chord. So your middle finger is going to go on the 3rd fret of the low E. I'm counting from the capo onwards, by the way. So 1, 2, 3. 3rd fret low E. Then your ring finger is going to go on the 3rd fret of the A string, so the string below it. And then your index finger is going to go on the 2nd fret of the string below that, so on the D string. And then the G, B, and E string are open. The second chord is going to be an E minor, and you play it like this. Middle finger goes on the 2nd fret of the A string, and your ring finger goes on the 2nd fret of the D string. And all the other strings are open. And you're going to play all the strings like that. That's an E minor. And then the third and final chord is going to be a G major. You play it like this. Middle finger goes on the 3rd fret of the low E. Your index finger is then going to go on the 2nd fret of the A string. And your ring finger is going to go on the 3rd fret of the high E. Like this. And if you find this difficult, you can do a very simplified G major like this. Middle finger goes on the 3rd fret of the low E. And your ring finger goes on the 3rd fret of the high E. 2 fingers. That's it. It will sound just a little different, but technically it's still a G major. Okay, so now you know how to play the chords. It's time to learn how to switch between them properly. So let's start with the first switch, the C major 7 and the E minor. So when I'm about to switch between these chords, I think of my middle finger and my ring finger as the anchor fingers. So basically I think these 2 fingers are already the shape of E minor. So I need to find a way to move these to there. So then I think, okay, this whole shape moves 1 to my left and then 1 bottom, so 1 string downwards. And then while doing that, I kind of let go of my index finger. So I need to move this shape to there. So that's how I built that connection. Then I play E minor like this. And now it's time for the second switch, E minor to G. And this one can be a little bit trickier. So when I'm with this shape, so I play, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think of my middle finger as the biggest anchor, actually. That's the one that needs to be on there first. Why? Because, when I play from top to bottom, I play the low E string first. So it's most important, and this one is on there. So my middle finger needs to shift back. And that's actually kind of familiar maybe, because when you move from C major 7 to E minor, this jump is being made over there. From 3rd fret low E to 2nd fret A. So now I have to think backwards. It's going to go from 2nd fret A to 3rd fret low E. It helps you kind of dance with your middle finger between these 2 strings, just for your hand to learn the motion that is needed to switch between the chords. Okay, so E minor, then I think anchor finger needs to be 3rd fret low E. And then while I place that, my index finger that I just kind of put away to form the E minor chord comes back and then sits on the 2nd fret of the A string. And then finally, I put down my ring finger. And then I play the G. Now let's talk about the third and final switch, the switch from G to C major 7. And I think of it like this. When I switch between these 2 chords, I think, oh, my middle finger is already in place. Because, when I play the G, my middle finger needs to be on the 3rd fret of the low E. And when I play C major 7, my middle finger also is on the 3rd fret of the low E. So then I think this is my anchor finger. This is the one. This is the one that is holding on for dear life. Okay, so then I play G. I keep the finger on there. And then first of all, I put my ring finger on the 3rd fret of the A string. Because again, these strings are being hit first. So it's important that this ring finger goes up ASAP. And then what I do, I just move my index finger that is currently on the 2nd fret of the A string, 1 string down. So actually that switch happens kind of at the same time. It happens kind of simultaneously, okay? So it would be 1, 2, 1, 2, like that. You could do it with your thumb. It doesn't matter. It's all about the chord switching technique over here. To follow the structure of the song, we're going to do 4 downstrokes on C major 7, 4 on E minor, but then 8 on the G. You'll see later when we do the strumming pattern how it's going to fit in the song. I'm going to count down 4 times by tapping like this, and we're going to start at C major 7. Let's go. gonna do 8. 6, 7, C major 7 again. E minor. And then G. Now let's learn the famous / infamous strumming pattern. It's famous because it sounds really cool. It's infamous because it also sounds really hard. So let's break it down in 2 steps and we're going to learn them separately. Because the best way to learn the strumming pattern is not to go all in one, but it's to break it down in separate parts, then learn the separate parts and then bring them together. Part 1 of the strumming pattern goes like this. Down, down, up, down, up, down. So that first downstroke is a bit like prolonged, and then the down, up, down is faster. So down, down, up, down, down. Dun, da, 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 dun. 2 of the strumming pattern goes like this. Down, up, down, up, down, down, up. And those 4 arrows in the beginning are kind of fast after each other. So down, up, down, up. And then after that comes down, down, up. So when I say down, that's actually when you slow it down. So it's down, up, down, up, down, down, up. See? And then when you put it all together, it's going to be down, down, up, down, up, down. Part 2. Down, up, down, up, down, down, up. So once you got that pattern down, it's time to combine it with the chord you've also just learned. So let's do it as follows. The C major 7 gets 1 loop of the strumming pattern. So it's down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up. Same goes for E minor. So then again, 1 loop. Down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up. And then for G, remember when I told you to play 8 downstrokes? That is because I wanted you to understand the timing of the song. Because the G gets 2 loops of this whole strumming pattern. 2 of those loops equals 8 of those downstrokes. It all fits in the same frame of time. 1, 2. And now it's time to put everything you've learned together in a nice and slow play along. I'll play the strumming pattern with the chords nice and slow, and you can play along with me. I'll put the arrows on screen, I'll put the chords on screen, and just focus on having fun, okay? Let's go. E minor. G. Twice. That. So now you know how to play the Sailor Song by Gigi Perez on the guitar. But if you want to learn some really cool new songs, please watch the playlist on screen and we'll just continue this super cool process we've started together. I'll see you there.